to flutechats.com, a flute podcast with host Viviana Guzman.
Hello, this is Viviana Guzman reporting for the National Flute Association Convention 2014. And this afternoon I have with me Beth Chandler, the current president of the National Flute Association. Hello, welcome,
Hello,
Beth.
thank you.
So, wow, the president. Now, how does that work? It's an elected?
It's an elected position. So about 4 years ago, I was nominated to run as vice president, president-elect, and won that election and served for 2 years as vice president and am concluding my term, my 2-year term as president. I'll finish at the end of October.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so what do you do when you're not the president?
In my real life? Yeah. My paying job, I'm a full-time professor. I teach at James Madison University. I teach applied flute and have wonderful students there in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
And where did you go to school?
I did my undergrad at Baylor University in Texas with Helen Ann Shanley, and then studied on a Fulbright for a year after undergrad in England with Trevor Y. And then went on to New England Conservatory for my master's and did my doctorate at the University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music with Brad Garner.
My goodness. What have you learned the most out of this experience?
Oh, that's a great question. I think, well, I've always had a particular interest in arts administration, and my minor area of my doctorate was arts admin.
Wow.
And so, so I had some idea about what I might be getting into, and certainly have had various other experiences in my university role and other community roles with other music organizations, that kind of thing. So, but, it's for our 4,000 plus members, those members all have very diverse needs and wonderfully diverse ideas, and trying to synthesize all of those things under one umbrella, one organization that really is trying to prioritize those things is a real challenge. But it's also a lot of fun to really be, in a position to help to orchestrate some of those things and make those things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What can you give as advice to the young viewers that we have out there?
Yeah. Well, I would say, as a flutist, especially in this day and age when, the job market is so competitive, the more diverse. Absolutely. Yeah. But, the more diverse experiences that you can gain, certainly as a performer, teaching experience, but also on an organizational level, it's really important because you don't quite know what your career, will be comprised of. It might be made up of a lot of different kinds of activities as a musician and an organizer and maybe a concert presenter. There are all sorts of things that you might be involved with. So the more skills you can hone, the absolutely the better.
Very cool. Yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
I wanted to ask is if someone wanted to get in touch with you, maybe a budding president out there or a volunteer, a future volunteer, how would they get into contact with you?
Probably email's the easiest way. You can email, actually the email for the president is president@nfaonline.org.
Oh, okay.
That would be the easiest way to get in
touch.
And
do you have a website for your
I do, for
music?
me personally, yes, BethChandler.com.
Okay,
yes,
awesome.
Yeah, I have sound clips up there and a variety of other information.
Cool.
And, materials.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This has been Viviana Guzman reporting for the National Flute Association from Chicago.
2014.
Bye.